Well, hello, my wonderful hive, and welcome to my newest reaction video. So, I saw that so many of you liked the reaction video I did yesterday, and as you may recall, or have seen in my community post, I discovered a treasure trove of Dorothy clips of things that I bet that she, wishes would not come to light because, she's either deleted it or privated it, and she can say all she wants that she has something to hide. I beg to differ, Dorothy. I beg to differ. So we're gonna do another reaction video today, and we're gonna have some fun. And I created something very special for you. And yeah, so first and foremostly, we have to go with my intro, right? So, without further ado, guys, wouldn't want to keep anybody waiting, especially you, my friend Dorothy. So let's go.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The royal hostess with the mostest. The queen bee with the money, honey.
Beeplus.
That's right. And it's time you all bow to the real queen bee.
Here she comes, the most beautiful bee in the universe.
You're stealing all the bees just because you're jealous?
No, that's just a bonus. My actual plan is to capture all the queens. Their hives will then have no choice but to follow me.
All right, welcome back, my hive. So this clip is, it's actually a bunch of clips I kind of put together to react to. Some of this I'm looking forward to very much to sharing with all of you and reminding you of, Dorothy's fuckery and what she's done. Let's not lose sight of what's really going on here. We can all be up in arms about something that isn't real, like this supposed fundraiser and scam and fraud from Granny's Watching, which, guys, that's not happening. I don't know where she's getting this from. I really don't. But it's Dorothy, so the world may never know. Delusional Dorothy. Yeah, so it's about almost a 5-minute total, but as you guys remember from yesterday's video, that 12-minute video turned into an hour-long live, so we'll see where it takes us. I wanted to share, though, something very special with you guys first, and I tried uploading it to StreamYard and it wouldn't let me do that. So I'm working on a song for all of you. And I want to make it into an intro, so I want you guys to see what I have so far. Bear with me here. Let me set this up for everybody. Very excited about this. Very excited, guys. Let's see. Let's find it. All right. You guys want to hear it? You ready? Okay. All right. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Beeplus, aka Emma, and welcome to another Snorthy reaction video. All right. I know. These are always good ones. So let's do this. Let's see the damn thing. But first, check out this brand new track featuring our friend Lil Dottie. This is fire. This is lit right here. She's a hoarder in a basement, guys. Lil Dottie for you. All right, yeah. Hopefully you can hear that because I'm very pleased with it, and I am getting some of the very best of Dorothy screeching and cackling and yelling nonsense. And I'm gonna make a whole song just for her. But yes, without further ado, let's start this reaction video, shall we? And well, I have your attention. Don't forget, hit that like button. I had a lot of views on my last video and a lot of comments giving me good feedback, but I did not get as many likes as I should have. So hit that thumbs up button, guys. Just do it. It's really easy. It's a free way to support the channel. You're helping me out more than you know by just simply hitting that thumbs up or thumbs down or whatever floats your boat. I mean, whatever you're into. And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, because I am on fire. Like, I am, what is it, on tilt? I don't know. I think that's the wrong term, but I am on a roll here, and I am determined. So, like I said, I uncovered roughly about 1,200 Dorothy clips, because, I do just record her stuff, because 9 times out of 10, she's going to say something that's going to get contradicted later. So I don't even watch them. I just let it record. And then I, kind of dissect them into different categories and stuff. So But I thought I had deleted all of that when I was on my little rampage, decided that I didn't want to do YouTube anymore. But I guess it uploaded to the cloud, so thank God for that. So yeah, we're gonna react, and don't worry, Dorothy, we're gonna react to every single one of them. But let's get this going. Let's get this party started. Share screen. Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Okay. All right, let's do this.
Good luck with that. You have less personality than Beeplus.
Less personality than Beeplus. Dorothy, it's B, not bees. That's plural. I know that maybe you have like a bunch of personalities, but it's just, I identify as just a singular being. So it's B, not bees. And the fact that I have to look at your face while I'm talking right now is really upsetting to me. Because what is that? But yes, let's see. Let's continue.
The reason why I don't have clip channels, finding out that I'm lying, is because I've never fucking lied. People want to come in and say, Dorothy, you're a liar. And I always just say,
You've never fucking lied? You don't have any clip channels about you? Dorothy, what dimension of like cyberspace do you live in? Because I'm completely baffled by it, honestly. Like, you have a lot of clip channels that are calling out your lies and your, contradictions and just delusional bullshit nonsense. So I'm not really sure what planet you're living on, where you say that you've never lied either, because you lie all the time. I mean, you really do, and unfortunately, you can hide your videos, you can delete them or private them all you want, but chances are I've got them. And if I didn't get them, somebody didn't send it to me. So don't worry, I've got plenty of things to uncover about you. So yeah, surviving the storm. Well, I hope you're ready. I hope you've battened down the hatches and all of that, because this storm is a coming, and I don't think you're gonna like it very much. But let's continue.
will you tell me about what? We could discuss it, and then they just never come up with a scenario. I would never come onto a platform like this and do commentary and deliberately lie, because you can't.
Dorothy, okay, so let's get this straight. Am I understanding this correctly? You would never come onto a platform and deliberately lie. So that tells me one of two things. That tells me that either you are so delusional and out of touch with reality that to you this really is real. This is very real to you, which, okay. And then on the other hand, the other option is that you're coming on here and deliberately lying. So which is it? Which is it? Because both of those options indicate that maybe it's time to take a break.
Can't keep up with them. Like under eye, token blackie.
Okay, guys. Before this one comes on, I want to remind people of something. So there was a lot of outrage of when Granny said the whole thing with the token blackie. I'm sure all of you remember the debacle about that. And I just want to remind everybody that this also happened. And why would Dorothy say this? Like, why would Dorothy come out of nowhere and say this? And listen to how she says it, all right? And you tell me that we should be ignoring this. So where's the outrage about Dorothy saying what she's about to say? I want to know. I really do. Because she's bringing it back. And she's used, like, yeah, I'm trying to, like, search for the words of how to describe it. And maybe one of you can drop in the comments what the word that I'm trying to think of here. But tell me this isn't hypocritical, and tell me this isn't problematic. I also want to make it clear that, yes, I know that Country Joe is in this clip. You can tell that when Dorothy does this, Country Joe is just like, oh my God, this is a really uncomfortable and I don't want to be here. So I want to acknowledge that. I know that, CJ and Jess were not getting along at the time, but I believe that everybody is on speaking terms and good to go now. So I have never had a problem with Country Joe. I love Country Joe. But I want to make that clear, because this is not a clip that you really want to be in. But all right, let's get going.
Huge raccoon circles. That's what I thought about. I thought it was a beautiful description for. I mean, she got punched in both eyes, like somebody just like punched her right in the face. Like the token blackie under eye. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought of. Like under eye, token blackie.
Do you hear like the glee with which she's saying that? Um, that doesn't make sense to me. So she was all up in arms. Everybody was all up in arms, calling Jess racist, saying all of this ridiculous stuff. I mean, and everybody was like all up in arms, and nobody said a damn thing about this. In fact, I haven't seen anybody clip this yet. I remember when I heard this, when I first got this clip, I was like, I was expecting to see clip channels grabbing that. I was expecting it, and I guess maybe I forgot about it, and I haven't seen anybody addressing this. Um, how is this any better? She is using it, as a joke. She's using it as a joke, and it's not funny. And first of all, Dorothy, we're gonna. I think I included your cam slip later on. So if you want to talk about circles under eyes and demon eyes and like just some like straight up exorcist shit. I mean, like you really shouldn't be talking. Nobody looks good on their laptop cameras. Nobody. And clearly Jess doesn't look like that. So let's continue. And yes, I think I put this on slow because I want everybody to hear what comes out of Dorothy's mouth.
Blackie under eye. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought of. Like under eye, token blackie.
Yeah, guys, let's not forget that, this is Dorothy's cam slip, so um right, right, okay. Well, she clearly has like how I just did. I mean, that's how I imagine her looking. Like, imagine that, like, creeping up on you in your bedroom. Imagine waking up with, like, sleep paralysis and seeing that looming over you. Good Lord. That's what nightmares are made of. That is some scary shit right there. Right there. Oh my God. I don't want to even look at that. But yeah, let's not forget that Dorothy said that and the way she said it and the implications of what she just said. I need people to really listen to that and really consider that, please. Because I saw nobody say anything about it. I think we're just gonna watch some of Dorothy with crazy eyes, and I'm trying to give you guys nightmares here. Like, let me know in the comments if it works. So you want to talk about like? I'm sorry. Like, look at her. Like, she has no grounds to be talking about anything. In fact, her eyes look hollow. She looks like she doesn't even have eyes. It's like Michael Myers, man. Here she is side-eyeing you. Sorry, guys. I had to include it. But yeah, I mean, for real, guys. It's going. It's going. I think I can talk over it. Yeah, guys, Hot or Not. Do you guys remember that website? I remember that website, hotornot.com. I think I actually had a picture on it.
Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, but your girl's too smart. I love how people say I don't vet shit. Go fuck yourself. If I say something, it's my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't have to vet it. I have opinions.
Okay, so, when I first heard this, I was like, okay, Dorothy, that's fine. You're allowed to have an opinion. Like, opinions are fine. Everyone has opinions. We are allowed to have opinions. But what you're not allowed to do, what you're implying here is that you don't have to vet things. You don't have to fact check. You can just come on here and share your opinion. Now, the problem is, Dorothy, is that you never say, in my opinion, ever. So everything that you say as a statement on your channel is you're stating it as a fact. At no point do I ever hear you say, in my opinion. Very seldom, if ever. So what you're doing lately by coming on here and saying the things you have about Jess as if it's absolute fact, people are believing you. They're thinking that there is a fundraiser going on and she is faking cancer, none of that happened, Dorothy. None of it. Nobody did that. I don't know where you're getting that from, but those are the type of things that you do need to vet, because somebody doing something like that, like making money, faking a cancer, that's a big deal. Like, that's not something that should be taken lightly. I agree with you on that, but Jess isn't doing it. So the fact that you're getting people riled up and upset about that, quite frankly, is dangerous. That's not a touchy subject that gets a lot of people angry, and you're ranting and raving. So I challenge you, Dorothy. I challenge you to start saying, in my opinion, because you really do need to, because stating things as fact, not going to fly.
On things. And if it don't fall in line with everybody else, then that's just too bad. Because more times than not, I have been right.
More times than not, you have been right. Dorothy, what have you been right about? And with receipts, please. I want to know. I would like you to do a response video. Please respond to your girl Beeplus. You know, respond to me here. All right, you want to clap back at me? Oh, please, please clap back at me. I really want to know, what have you been right about? I want to know every instance, because I don't really see you as being right about much of anything at all. In fact, quite the opposite, actually. But maybe, if you want to write, if anybody can think of anything that Dorothy has been right about, you want to drop that in the comments, please let me know. But I quite frankly can't think of anything.
So we have that. Oh, Rod, you like that? I like that one.
I hate her cackling. Guys, does that not bother anybody else? Like her shrieking and cackling. Oh. I've had to be like dissecting it for my song, and I'm like, oh my god, this woman, like some of the noises she makes. Oh, I didn't even include that in my song. Damn. I meant to. All right, stay tuned for my second version. I'm going to play it again. Very proud of this, guys. Very proud. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Beeplus, aka Emma, and welcome to another Snorthy reaction video. All right, I know. These are always good ones. So let's do this. Let's see. Oh no. But first, check out this brand new track featuring our friend Lil Dottie. This is fire. This is lit right here. Hopefully you can hear her snoring in the background. I heard that happened again this morning. It's concerning, Dorothy. It might be time for a break. Because you've spent the better part of almost a week now online. If anybody here cares about her, please reach out and ask her if she's okay, because it's not normal to be live for that long. I know that you guys like a good train wreck, or I have no idea. I'm tired of giving people excuses as for why they condone or allow certain behaviors, but that's fine. Carry on.
Have a good time, Granny. Now I'll be called crazy tomorrow. Unhinged. I'm this, I'm that. Oh, I'm in my right state of mind. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I haven't felt this right in a long time.
Oh, yes. This is from the other day. So, like I said, I almost felt like a horrible person even commenting on this, because, the stuff that I'm hearing is just so delusional and ridiculous. However, this is Dorothy saying, I believe 2 or 3 days ago, that she is in the best spot mentally that she has ever been in. She isn't unhinged. We're unhinged. She is in her sound mind. She is seeing this, clearer than she has ever seen. Yeah. Okay. I don't even know what to say about that. I have no words. But all right, like I said, she's like living in some other universe or world, or I don't know, man. Something's not right.
Because I'm adamant that this is what I need to do. I just need to. I can't let a woman like this float about possibly getting charged, arrested, and just let off to jail over my opinion. I never threatened you, Granny. Never. Never happened. Never.
Dorothy, I disagree with you there. I've seen a couple of clips start to surface of you doing just that. And guess what? I know there's a clip that you're like, well, if Granny puts up all of her videos, I'll put up all of mine. Dorothy, first of all, I know you won't do that. And here's why I know that. It's because you have a lot to hide. You almost automatically, especially when you're like on a particularly like manic rampage, you tend to private those videos pretty quickly. But the thing is that people already have them. And, people like me already have these archived. So unfortunately for you, the fact that I have discovered all of the clips that I have, like I said, 1,200, okay, 1,200. Yeah, I've come across some inconsistencies in your stories. I've certainly come across a lot of lies, Dorothy. And before I go into all of those lives, I decided to start with these clips, maybe giving you an opportunity to take accountability and maybe correct some of those lies because, you know, I'd have more respect for you if you addressed it and was just like, hey, yeah, I've kind of been out of my mind and this isn't true. I'm sure you won't do this. I mean, I know this is wishful thinking, but, Dorothy, unfortunately, yeah, you definitely have threatened her. And, yeah, I don't know. There's really not much more to say about that. I wish you hadn't too, but it is what it is. Can't change the past.
Your sick mind may have distorted it into a threat, but that didn't come out of your mouth. It was not even close. You, on the other hand, you pretended that broken justice showed up in your chat. You're hardly nowhere in your
Are you still on about this, Dorothy? So here's a shout out to a particular person that I know that had been speaking to you recently. I don't know, or maybe it was a mod for you. Who at one point, would have known, I think was a mod for Jess at that time. I don't know. But why didn't you tell Dorothy that that's not real? Because that whole situation with broken justice, that didn't happen. Jess had no idea that the whole conspiracy, and that is the whole catalyst for all of this. So I have heard from multiple people, including Jess herself, that is not what happened, and I believe it. I believe it because some of the people I've heard it from, if there was ever a time that they wanted to throw Jess under the bus, would have been then, and they didn't. They were actually like, hey, that didn't happen. So Dorothy, I really don't know why you are continuing that narrative. Haven't you talked to Vivian since then? I mean, maybe Vivian can clarify that with you. Because I thought you guys were on like the same team now. Because that's so that never happened.
let her up on piano. You pretended none of that was planned. It was all orchestrated. All of it.
None of it was orchestrated, Dorothy. Just because you do shit like that doesn't mean the rest of us do.
Admitted it too, so don't forget you admitted it.
She admitted it in a joking way. She was like, yes, Dorothy. Yes, of course. Yep, I knew all along, and I did it just to piss you off. It's called sarcasm.
Yeah, so what? I had her on, you said. So what? I knew who she was. You know why I did it, Dorothy? You know why? Because I fucking like you, I fucking like you. I care about you.
Yeah, because she was being sarcastic. Because you've been going on about this for months and months and months and months. Enough already. Why would Jess do that? Why would she care? Nobody is out to get you. At that point, you weren't even on her radar. Or anybody's radar. Nobody was out to get you. Nobody knew who any of these people were and their story with you. I'm sorry, Dorothy. You're not that important, and you're not. Nobody's like following along your saga. Not then, anyways. Now, now it's like a train wreck. You kind of can't look away.
That's what you said. You were one of your moves again. That's what you sounded like. So that was a beautiful thing. But nobody can want to put your videos back up for you. Put them all back up, and I'll put up every single one of mine. Every single one.
Dorothy, I would love to see you put every single one of your videos back up. Regardless of whether you do or not, though, I'm going to do it for you. So we can do that. We can react by one of your lives. Your lives tend to be very long. So I'm trying my very best to condense them into like smaller bite size, portions. So, because I don't know, I'm not, unlike you, I don't really have the energy or time to sit on here and do a marathon reaction thing. So, but don't worry, Dorothy, you can put them up on your own, but I have them, so I can put them up for you. So, it's a win-win situation. I'm so glad that my iCloud got all of this. I am so glad. It was like Christmas came early yesterday. I'm telling you guys, I was so happy. I was like, wow, okay, all right. I've all the proof and the evidence that I know to be true, but thought I had deleted any of my proof. Oh no, I have all of it. I have all of it.
Go find clips, whatever you want. Anything. I'll give you that video if you want it. Give you everything. I'm not ashamed of anything.
Dorothy, I will give the viewers everything. I have all of it. I have all of it, and I cannot wait. Cannot wait to do my reaction watch parties. I can't wait.
I've never threatened you ever in my life. It's not my style.
You sure about that, Dorothy? You sure about that? Is that your final answer? Is that your final answer? Please let me know. I would, if I were you, I would be very, very sure before I would say that. And I don't know, Dorothy. I don't know.
You're a ridiculous human being to me.
You are a ridiculous human being to everybody else in this community.
Ridiculous. You're still. Now you're talking about your baby girl in a sexual way.
Oh, Dorothy. Oh, nope. Okay, guys, listen closely to this, please. This is gonna get me angry. This is gonna get me angry. I don't want to interrupt it every 5 seconds. But here is Dorothy discussing Jess's daughter. So yeah, take a listen to this. Tell me this is okay. Why is this okay for her to speak like this?
On the internet. You're doing that, Grady. You're doing that. Nobody in this community has done that to your daughter. It's sickening that you keep saying this too. It's sick. You're sick. Now what cancer though.
So Dorothy is implying that Jess is coming on here and talking about her daughter in a sexual way. My understanding is that Dorothy is suggesting that Jess is doing it to get a reaction or something. Jess didn't bring any of that. I mean, oh my God, Dorothy, stop.
You have to stop saying that people are doing that to your daughter when they're not. You're putting your daughter in very bad predicaments in situations.
Okay, so you're Dorothy. Dorothy, let's not talk about putting our children in any sort of predicaments or anything, please. Okay, so we're not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. We don't. You don't want to go there. We don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. The community doesn't want to go there, so we're not going to go there. But for you to say that this isn't happening when we've all seen it, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. It's like all of a sudden now that you've jumped to Team Natasha, yeah, like I don't know if she like did a lobotomy on you or what. I mean, something has flipped, and I'm telling you, Dorothy, I have videos of you say, not this particular instance, but I do have videos of you back in December and January stating some things that Natasha has done that you are now saying she didn't do. So which is it? Which is it? I would like to know. So we're going to be doing an entire. I have to put, guys. When I tell you, I have over 1,200 videos, so I am dissecting it one by one to get clips together to kind of do these smaller videos for everybody. So that is why we're not doing like a marathon. I do not have the time, the energy, or the attention span to do that. But I'm gonna make a particular one where we're gonna go through just contradictions.
Stop mentioning her on your channel. Stop it. I just think girls are very vulnerable. You have to protect them, right? I'm not a mother of a daughter. I have boys.
Jess protects her children. Jess is a good mother. Whether you want to see that or not, she's a good mother, and she cares very much about her children. It's very obvious. If you look at her wish list, it is literally all stuff for her children or, cleaning supplies. It is not stuff for herself. I would say at least 80%. I don't understand where you're getting that from. I really don't. And Dorothy, don't. We're not going there. I'm not going there. I'm not doing it.
Boys, I think God gives us what we can handle, and I'm definitely the mother of boys. It's just yeah. Yeah. All right, get off my screen, Granny. Wait, I'm gonna save you and fold up. I'm gonna create fold, guys. It's gonna be something really, really. Oops. Okay, let's see what it gives me. New tab now. New window now. Reload now. Okay.
And yes, I took a screenshot because somebody said something really awful in the chat, and I cannot remember what it was, but yes, I did take a screenshot. There I am owning it.
Oh, that'd be nice. All right, I need to get in the folder.
What?
Okay, here we go. Just for Granny. Should I name it? I love Dread.
Oh boy. Well. Dorothy. Yeah. I don't even know what to say about that. I really don't. In my opinion, Dorothy, parenting and other people's children are things that, are not things that should be coming out of your mouth in any way, shape, or form. And like I said, I'm not going there. You don't want me to go there. The community doesn't want to go there. We're not going to go there. So leave it at that. And I think me just saying that alone says everything that I need to say.
And people It's great.
We know you love threatening people. Now you can tell me all you want, Dorothy, that you've never threatened Jess or anybody else on here, but that is a lie. And you know that's a lie, don't you, Dorothy? You know you're lying, Dorothy, don't you? You've told a lot of lies on YouTube, haven't you, Dorothy? You've done a lot of lives where you've said a lot of things that have just come into your head and you don't fact check them. And, let's be honest, Dorothy, they're not true. And there's some pretty awful lies about people. Yeah, not okay.
She even described where I live. Okay, she described it to a T.
Oh my!
I'm going to tell you guys right now, and I want to make this very, very clear. And I will find the clip. I have it somewhere. I heard with my own ears. If you don't want to trust anybody else that has said this, if you want, like to think I have some credibility here, she absolutely did. Natasha absolutely did describe Jess's house to a T. I remember this because she was talking about something over a garage. And I did get a clip of it. I need to find it. So for either one of these buffoons, Darth Vader and the Trasha, Coops over here, for either one of them to say that didn't happen, it's just, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. It did. Natasha, you absolutely did say that. And Dorothy, why are you just agreeing with everything she says? Like, no, it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic. Do you think Natasha actually likes you? Natasha, people say Natasha is a lot of things, but she's not stupid. She's actually a very smart woman. I can't imagine that she doesn't see you for what you are. But I think that she knows that she can weaponize you, and boy, do you do her dirty work.
God,
I never heard that.
never.
I'm sorry you didn't hear that. Maybe because she goes live 4 times a day. I don't know what to tell you, but it happens.
No, it didn't. Get the receipt.
No, it didn't happen. You're a lying bitch.
It did happen, guys. It 100% swear on everything I love and care about. I swear on my entire family that absolutely did happen. She absolutely did. She described a little, kind of like a little apartment over a garage. You absolutely did, Natasha. Shut the fuck up and stop lying.
Who told her that? Did you hear which one it is? And even if she heard it with wrong ears, we've already witnessed how things go in her ears, and her brain does something to information and fucks it all up.
Dorothy, are you talking about yourself? Because that sounds a lot like what happens with you. Is you hear something, and something goes wrong in your brain, like there's some wiring that doesn't quite work right, and it suddenly turns into a big conspiracy theory. So that sounds like you're having a little glimpse of self-awareness, except you're projecting it onto Jess. That absolutely happened. Okay, it happened. I heard it. I have a clip of it somewhere. I need to find it. I have so many clips. But trust that I will find that one because I think that's an important one.
Go live again today. She was all night. She stopped, and then the next thing I fucking knew, she was live again. Somebody said that it was a lie.
Dorothy, you are the last person on the planet, on YouTube, in the universe that should be talking about being on YouTube all night or for long periods of time. You were on YouTube all night last night, and apparently you fell asleep again, which, yikes. I mean, can't say I'm surprised. You got to crash at some point. I mean, we all know how that goes, but you've been online for the better and live for the better part of almost a week now. So you're the last person that should be talking about that.
Absolutely corrected. Like, she gotta get her emotions in check. The worst thing you can do is hit these buttons, go live, get angry.
That is very true, Dorothy. Maybe we should listen to our own advice. We shouldn't just go live whenever we have something to rant and rave about. It's almost like Dorothy's sitting there and she has this thought that comes in her head and she has to come on live, and she, like I said, Dorothy, you're welcome to have opinions. We all have opinions. I don't care if you have opinions. That's fine. What isn't fine is when you don't say it as, that is my opinion, and you state it as absolute fact, and you are inciting people to have an emotional reaction to that, which is you're also instructing people to call all sorts of government agencies. Like, Dorothy, there was no fundraiser. What are you even talking about? Where did you get that information? I need receipts. Like I was saying yesterday, I need to see receipts. I absolutely need receipts because I know 100% for a fact that never happened. And I don't know why the people in your chat don't see that either. I honestly don't know. And the stuff that I've seen, I've never seen anybody speak about you or anything close to how I'm seeing people speak about Jess in your chat right now. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. What and you do nothing about it. And I know you don't read the chat, but your mods don't. And you're just like you're like riled up in this. Like you're so invested in this. You're convinced that this is real. Somebody at some point needs to step in and be like, Dorothy, this is in your head. Like this isn't reality.
I'll regret it upon.
You will regret it. You will regret it. And you usually do regret it, Dorothy, don't you? And you usually make that video private very quickly, don't you, Dorothy? You sure do. But don't you worry. I have them. I have them all. Oh, I'm so excited to go through them too. One by one by one by one, disproving Dorothy's lies.
You'll regret every time.
All right. I
Good
think
luck
that's the last one. All right, let's go back here. Wait. Okay. Are we back now? Yes, we are. All right. So yeah, I didn't want this to be like a super long one. I kind of just wanted to go through that real quick because I felt like there were some points in that I absolutely wanted to address. This one, I know that yesterday's was very funny. But I really did. I'm very proud of that one. So if you haven't checked out my reaction video from yesterday, please go check it out. It's pretty fabulous, if I do say so myself. But this one I needed to address a couple points because it's out of control, and Dorothy needs to be held accountable just like everybody else. It's not okay. Her behavior is not okay, and how she's been ranting and raving and spreading information that isn't real, it's a problem. It's a problem, and I'm not really sure what as a community we can do about that. But I have some thoughts. I certainly have some thoughts. And Dorothy, if I know I have no control over you. I probably don't care what I have to say. Although you say you don't listen, but I'm sure you do. I'm sure your girl Ariana's listening. She listens to every word that I say, don't you, honey? That's cool though. I'd be obsessed with me too. I'm pretty cool, I'm a pretty cool person if I do say so myself. So can't blame you. Can't blame you. But what I can do is I can go through these lives that I have of yours, and we can talk about it. And some of it might be quite boring, and because sometimes you're talking about just literally nonsense. But there's a lot of contradictions between, when you were against Natasha and now. I have found 2 or 3 so far of blatant contradictions. There's a lot of instances where you're just making up information. And I actually hadn't listened to the live that you did about me originally. I had listened to the beginning of it, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to listen to this woman tell lies about me. But so I actually have not listened to the entire extent of you running your mouth about me. But I think we're going to do a live where I'm going to listen to just that. And, we can disprove those lies. Because if I can, disprove the lies that you've said about me, does that not tell your audience that you're a fucking liar? I don't know what it's going to take for them to see that you are a fucking liar. A lying lie face that tells lies sitting on your throne of lies. Like, literally a giant throne of lies. All you do is lie. Lie, 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 lie. And I really don't know, what... It's almost like when I'm trying to, show people some stuff about Natasha. Now, I have a hybrid video coming up where we're going to be reacting to both of these wonderful ladies. Our good friend Natasha, our good friend Coops, and our good friend Snorthy. And that's going to be another good one. But yeah, I wanted to keep this one short. I wanted to just go over a couple points. I wanted to get people talking about some of these other things that she has said recently and not recently. But don't worry, guys, there's a lot in store. I'm not going to show my hand yet, but don't you worry. Don't you worry. 1,200, Dorothy, 1,200. 1,200 clips and videos. Yes. Yes, this is going to get good. This is going to get good, and this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. You're not stopping me. You're not stopping me. You're not stopping me. And I've got some good stuff. So, guys, use your brains. Use your brains. I think a lot of people in this community have a brain. It doesn't take much to see that Dorothy is a fucking liar who lies. And she needs to be held accountable. This is not okay. It's not okay. And the people in her chat, be honest with you right now, I'm coming for you too. I'm coming for you too. Do not care if you're a subscriber. I do not play by anybody else's rules here. I play by my own, and I have no issue featuring all of your nasty fucking comments. And we can talk about those too. Because let's shine a light on who each and every one of you are. Let's take a look at who your audience is, Dorothy, who your audience is, Natasha, versus our audience or my audience over here, Jess's audience. Let's compare. Let's compare and contrast, shall we? Because we have some damn good people here. We have some damn good people. And nobody that in my chats or in my comment sections or in any of them I've seen have gone quite as low or as delusional or as just freaking stupid as what I see with yours. You guys like have people that just follow blindly. Like they don't want to have a brain of their own. They're like, they check their brain at the door. And they're like, we will be sheeple. Bah, bah. Or, not Dorothy, Natasha making those noises. Actually, I need to add that to the song. Guys, I'm just having all these good ideas. But I wanted to put out a video for you guys today. So, all right. I hope you learned something today. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I have got all of Dorothy's lives reaction coming soon to a YouTube video near you. But only if you subscribe. You might miss it if you don't subscribe, like right now. You want to. You want to hit that thumbs up button. All right, you guys know you love me. All right, Beeplus out.